Hey guys, welcome to Gamelander. we're here guys. Just finished watching Locke and Key Season 3, which is the final season for the series, and I have to say, I am quietly... They wrapped up everything quite well, in my opinion. Like, I didn't feel like I was cheated in any way with like how things closed off, really, because they follow a trend for the season I really like, because this season sole focus was about grief, moving on, and those type of things. And when it comes on to that, you see that was basically the themology of the season, because Tyler had his girlfriend that died in the previous season, which is really sad. So his arc was all about accepting, like, knowing what's happening and accepting it, and move past it, because to move past things is not to forget that it ever happened, but to acknowledge that it happened and just move past it. And that was a very beautiful arc for me, that I really think was really beautiful. And for the mother, Nina, her arc was all about forgiving herself and understand that yes, she has made some mistakes herself, and she wishes she have done better in previous times, but you can't really dwell on what you have done, but forgive yourself and try to do better every day and move forward doing better. And I think that was a very beautiful arc for her, and it was very lovely to see, to be honest, to see a story tackle these things so much. And the kid arc was all about Brody. His arc was all about the grief of his father, like, because his mom is dating this guy Josh that Brody sees as, oh, he's gonna replace basically memory of his father. But it's to understand that yes, what happened, like, is to the memory lives on regardless of if your mother stays single or not, and somebody else coming in your life is not really going to replace what you have lost. Because in a sense, you could see when those topics come up, especially when Josh is around, his aggression towards Josh is more like he doesn't want a new dad, in a sense. And I think that was well done for him to, like, his arc all about accepting that his father is gone and there's nothing you can really do about it per se, but it's to carry on his memory by not forgetting that he existed, but acknowledging it, but also moving on with your life, even though you're acknowledging that yes, he's still a part of your life, within your heart, within your minds, your memories, and all those type of things. And I think that was a very beautiful thing for this season, to tackle that grief. And Kenzie, in a sense, kind of tackles the same thing in a sense, but not to that depth. I think for her was just, I think for Kenzie it was all about coming into herself more, and for what I saw, but it wasn't all about grief for her or moving on in that sense. I think she does play a part in, like, moving on past her dad. I think in a sense she was caught, but she wasn't like aggressive towards Josh in a sense that like what Brody was, but she was still like internalizing, dealing with the memories and all that type of things. But I think she is like the weaker character for this season, because she didn't really have a lot doing. There wasn't really a lot on the front foot of her dealing with per se, than trying to, I think in a sense, yeah, I'm backpedaling here. Like, yeah, Kenzie did still go through the same thing, lost, moving on, because in a sense she kind of lose Tyler, which is her brother, because in the previous season he wanted to forget magic and everything that happened, came with it, and he did, but because he can't be in the loop, the pain for Kenzie was that every time he comes back, he's drinking, he's remembering, magic happens, he's probably remember slightly, and then she'll lose him again and again. So, but that arc came to a close once Tyler arc came to a full circle. That arc kind of came to a close also with Kenzie. But all in all, this season was good. I really enjoyed this season. It was a very well written season, well done. usuals, the CGI seems a lot better this season. Like, they were improving. Like, season 1 CGI was rough, but as the season progressed, they have improved. There was still a bit like rough around the edges, but this is a series, not a movie. You're not expecting big blockbuster spectacle to look phenomenal, but it was still well done for what they did. And I think the most gripes I have with this season is Dodge in an original character form, which is a female young lady that plays Dodge. You don't really get to see Dodge in that form much. I thought we were going to see more of her this season, and that did not turn out to be the case. We did not see more of Dodge. We actually just saw her for a little bit in her original form, and we just got Brody playing Dodge, which was kind of awkward at times, but it was still fine enough to, you know. It was fine. It was fine enough, but I really wanted to see the actress herself playing Dodge, and I thought they wouldn't give us more of that this season, but they didn't. So the main baddie this season, the demon Gideon, he, as usual, the actor that plays Gideon, he's a very good actor. I really liked him, a lot of roles that he came in, and in this he did well in this also. No grabs with him. He was good all the way. Like, the guy was Kevin Durant. That guy is a phenomenal actor. So seen a lot of things. A lot of things I've seen, he was really good in them for what the material that he was given. For the material again for this, he was really good also. He was threatening. He was menacing, and you feel a sense of dread when he's around. So it was really good to see him in this role and playing the character that he was playing. So all in all around, everyone did well in the role. I think the biggest downside for this season was the mom. As a main character, I didn't like the mom much because there's certain choices that she made, especially early on, that seems very nonsensical to me, and I thought she should have done better in those scenes. But the way the story was written, can't really kill the actress for that. But the character itself was really poorly handled, and I think she could have done more as a character. The writers could have done more with that character to make her feel a bit more responsible in a sense. Yeah, because there was a specific scene when she and Brody went into like the globe, or a thing. They went to do a thing where, and then there were some demons there basically, and instead of yelling Brody come, she basically left Brody and tried to handle the two demons herself, and then she ended up basically releasing the demon and leaving Brody behind, which was to me that was very nonsensical. I thought that you could at least yell Brody so he could be aware that something is going down, you know. I thought that was really poorly done, but apart from that, the series was well good. It kept my interest a lot of times. I didn't have a lot of roll-eye moments. It was more of, I wish they could have done this a bit better, but they did it the way they did it, and it was completely fine. The character Ellie was really good this season. I really liked her this season. I always liked her anyways, but she did good this season. We got to see more of Randall this season, which was Randall Locke, which was very good. I think how they did that character throughout this season was very good. He's not really a goody two-shoe character. He has his flaws, especially the younger self has flaws. But as he got older, he really learns from those mistakes, and because when he's old, he's a completely different man. So obviously learn from his mistake. I think the only grabs of this is again Aaron Ashmore, like that guy. I didn't like the fact that we didn't get to see a lot of him this season, apart from like when he visits with his partner and stuff. I wish we could have seen a lot more of him apart from just him with his partner scenes. I want to see more of him like in action doing stuff. We got some of that last season. I wanted to see more of him this season. I always thought from I saw him in this series, I thought he was going to play a more integral part of this series, because to be honest, he's like, I recognize him more than any of these actors in the series, and apart from Kevin. But overall, when the series started, I thought he was going to play a more integral role. He didn't. He did come and play a more integral role in season 2, but it wasn't that much. I thought he was going to play a more integral role this season again. He didn't. He was just there as expository information, like just giving out information on how the keys work and things like that. But he wasn't really a part of the problem, the solution rather. He wasn't a part of the things that happened in this season to all that. And I wish he was more integral in the series a bit more, given that he is the only one alive of the core Locke like bloodline. Like, yeah, apart from the children, like he's the only pure Locke that's still alive, really. So I wish they could have given him more to do. I wanted to see more of him because I really liked him. I really like Aaron Ashmore. I really like Aaron Ashmore and a lot of things I've seen in him. Quantum Break, I liked him in that game. That was really good. I liked him as Iceman in X-Men. He was really good. Like a lot of things I've seen, he has been really good in it. So I wish I had seen him more in this. I want to see more and more. I want to see him in more roles. I hope he get more roles because he's a very good actor. And yeah, I wish he was more prominent in this. But all in all, the series was good. I had fun watching it. It was enjoyable. I thought they could have done a lot more to make it a bit more entertaining, but it was all good. It's a fun ride. Like all 3 seasons are now on Netflix, so if you have missed out on it, you should definitely check it out. It's a lot better than The Sandman that I watched recently. It's a good series. It's an overall good series. Like, yeah, downright good series. You guys should really check it out. It's really good. I don't know, guys. If you haven't watched it, check it out. It's out now. Season 3 is out now on Netflix, so definitely check that out. If you are a big fan of the show, kudos. The send-off was really well done. I like how to do it. And I wish probably they could have done more with it, but I'm happy to see it end either way because at least it ended when it was still good. Okay, this season was a very good season. It was a very good season. Like, it was very enjoyable, very entertaining, gets your attention, keeps your attention, and never let you wonder. It was very good. I really liked it. But sadly comes to an end. So I don't know. Kudos to the series. Kudos to everybody that takes part in the series. It was really good seeing guys on screen and everything. Really appreciate you guys. And it was all phenomenal, man. Just check it out. You will see what I'm talking about. But for now, guys, please like, subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, leave a comment down below. Tell me how you like this season. And what was your favorite part of the series throughout its run? Like, we're losing so much good series from Netflix these days. Lock and Key, Stranger Things is going like next 2 years. We're losing Stranger Things. So, how you guys feel about losing this series? Like, man, it's sad. But I don't know, guys. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. If you have subscribed, please hit that bell icon. That really helps me out. And if you have subscribed, please hit the like button and comment down below. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. I really would appreciate that.